Well, to help answer that, joining me now, House Ways Oversight Committee member, Congressman Kevin Hern. Congressman, I listened to these sound bites and my jaw hit the floor. How are we not even further down the line with this yet?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. But I think what we saw today, and it was shocking to all of us as we've started reading through all these documents, there's 14 hours of testimony between the two whistleblowers. We're seeing corruption at the highest level. The American people have always been concerned about a corrupt government. What we know now is, as you alluded in your monologue, is that Joe Biden knew that what his son was doing. If you believe what his son said, and no reason not to lie, tell the truth in this. But the lie is that he was sitting there next to his son. He said it at the beginning of the WhatsApp text and at the end of it as well. Hunter Biden threatening his Chinese handlers that they needed to come through with the promises that they made. We don't even know what all those promises are. But what we could ascertain through the whistleblowers, it was, upwards of 17 million, 8.3 million that we know of for sure, and that 2.2 million of unreported taxes. Think about what that does to Americans across the country that are wanting to not pay their taxes. What we just saw yesterday is if you just write a check and say, oh, please forgive me, you get a slap on the wrist, no jail time, and it's okay. Two tiers of justice, which is totally wrong. We're going to get to the bottom of this, and we saw the beginnings of it today.
Two concerns here, sir, that I want to break up into two separate questions. The first one is, in that same press conference, they noted about the whistleblowers that were removed from these investigations as soon as they started raising eyebrows. What do you have to say to that?
Well, certainly what we know is that's really the crux of it. They knew they were getting close. They wanted to prolong this as much as possible. When they went through all the proper channels, whistleblower 1 and whistleblower 2 went through all of the proper channels to get to where they needed to go, including going to the Department of Justice and getting no response. They came to the next stop, which was the House Ways and Means Committee. 4 Republican attorneys and 3 Democrat attorneys questioned these 2 individuals for a total of 14 hours with their attorneys involved. And, the Democrat witnesses didn't ask for any more witnesses to be brought forward. I think they thought that knew that the information would be even more damning. They relayed that information to Hunter Biden's attorneys, and I think that's why you saw the president telling his son that he needed to admit to the guilt and quickly try to put this away. But what it also says to us is that all along, Joe Biden and the Democrats have been saying we've been on a witch hunt. What we find now, it wasn't a witch hunt. It was proper oversight, and the American people will be better for it now that we've exposed this.
Well, I think, and you touched on this real quick in just a few seconds left. The bigger issue, though, is that the number of prosecutors brought this to the attention of the DOJ, and the DOJ denied their ability to go forward with prosecution. We were warning, conservatives were warning that might be the case, and we were told, no, that's not the case.